Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am the jerk-off who recorded his Ivana Siric Petrovic versus Liang video with no audio. And thank you, Brody Armbar, for pointing that out to me, because clearly I don't check my own videos. I just check out. I'm like, alright, I'm done, and we're done. I'm going to bed. But I did want to give you guys my thoughts on this fight because Liang is the fighter that excites me the most. She's the fighter whose traits I'm most sure of, and I'm always looking forward to gambling on the props on a Liang fight. She's just got the most definitive traits. She's got 7 losses, and all 7 of them are at the UFC level, or to UFC level girls at one time or another. But still, despite that, 6 of those 7 losses are finishes, which is an anomaly for a girl her size, or really a girl, any girl. But she is, I got to start calling them women. I'm always doing that. They're girls. I don't know. But she has been finished in 6 of those 7 losses. 4 TKOs, 2 submissions. And we've seen it at the UFC level. Of course, her chin has failed her as well. She's got one of those TKOs being a knockout to Silvana Gomez-Juarez. She's just a vulnerable girl, but her primary weakness is cardio. She's just not meant to last. I think if anybody's winning a fight against her, she's going to get finished. Even though, again, she did lose this one fight by decision to the one girl that made it to the UFC and just had one fight. A loss to Lauren Murphy, and then she fizzled out. Lilia Sharikova or something. I don't know. That might have been the tennis player. But either way. Liang's offense is there for her, though. I mean, that is undeniable looking at her record. And she's beaten largely dog shit opponents. But she's still got 19 finishes, really. 2 of them are disqualifications. So discard that. 17 finishes. And 16 of them, I believe, are in round 1. And the one in round 2 is to maybe the best fighter she's beaten. Luana Jojua, former UFC fighter. With the tits, I think. Was she the one with the tits? I don't know. Someone had tits. I have tits. So, maybe it was me. But I do think the offense is trustworthy, even if she's fought largely dog shit opposition. She is slick, and we've seen it at the UFC level. She can be a beast early on. The only girl to out-beast her was Silvana Gomez-Juarez. She denied her any of those round 1 moments. But Liang brings it, and I think against a girl like Ivana Siric Petrovic, who, despite me picking her to win and having seen her beat some decent fighters, she's still only got 6 or 7 professional fights. So there's a chance she could be caught cold, and I think it's worth betting on for Liang. It's probably worth betting on in any matchup, but certainly in this one, I think it's comfortable wasting I feel comfortable wasting a few sprinkles on Liang. But I'll be putting more sprinkles on Ivana Siric Petrovic to win down the stretch, rounds 2 and 3. And maybe even flat. I don't know. And you know what? I haven't seen any of the odds. It's not like these odds are available. Maybe they'll have everything right and I won't bet on anything. But Liang is, again, the girl whose traits I trust the most, and I'm always excited to bet on them. My prediction, though, is Ivana Siric Petrovic gets her out of there in round 3. I think Ivana will weather the storm and then take over this fight and beat her up. And Liang, look, I said it in the last fight with J.J. Aldrich, that she should get finished. Or, you know, nobody should be saying that in a J.J. Aldrich fight, but it's just the traits are so fucking strong that how can you deny them? So, if J.J. Aldrich got a finish in round 2, it is certainly conceivable that Ivana Siric Petrovic could get it done. I've got it happening in round 3, but I still just think Liang is not meant to last. So, the prediction is Ivana Siric Petrovic. She's gotten a round 3 finish and a round 4 finish as well in 2 of her best victories. I think she's got that grinding style, and she's shown even in the Luana Carolina fight, she's got good cardio. So she is my pick to win. I'd be a little more doubtful if I saw any weaknesses in her, even as an amateur, getting finished in one way or another, but it just hasn't happened. So I think she'll be able to survive the storm of Liang and then be the storm in the second half of the fight, and Liang will not be able to survive that. But again, I'll be betting both ways like I do on pretty much every fucking fight. And thanks for tuning in. And sorry for the botch on the prelim video. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit, and check out my other videos.